pretty good? It was okay? Oh.
Yeah.
Was 10 minutes a pretty good time, or you think you guys need longer time next time? I know in ours,
Next time longer.
It's good.
ours
It was good.
yeah. Okay. All right. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys are really, really fine. It's like, how many of you have actually done this before? Just a show it. So, yeah, so quite a bit of you guys, right? Quite a bit of you. And
Did you freeze or did we freeze? Daddy.
did I
You
freeze?
froze?
Yeah.
My internet is unstable.
Yeah. See.
Okay, so we're good. I can see you, Yvonne. You're good. You didn't freeze.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? There's a couple of people that anyone want to share as a large group, like what you really got out of this this first 4 days. Anyone really want to bring anything in? No. No. Okay, I'll start. Okay, because I didn't get a chance. Okay. The small room, 10 minutes is not enough. I didn't get a chance to say a piece. I said I'll save it for me. To me, day 3 was the best one because, again, I said it before in previous consecration. It's like if someone was to play in a movie, if someone was to play you in a movie, right? Who would you pick as an actor to play you in a movie? Right? Basically, like, you know, if you're gonna be, you know, it would have to be someone who's almost has similarity to you, someone who's to be like you and so forth, right? And I think that's what happened in heaven. Now, I picture this in heaven, God saying, find me somebody who can play me on earth, right? And the angels were just out hunting down there. There's the guy right there, perfect guy to play you, Saint Joseph right there. To me, that was like, whoa. You know, that is so amazing. Like, you know, who else can play? You know, this is the guy who's going to play me here in this world. To me, that was a big one for me. Anyway, anyone else? Okay, I got it started. So anyone else? No, come on, guys. Don't be shy. Come on, let's get let's put some excitement into this thing.
Leo, I was mentioning I was mentioning in our group just a second ago, because we were talking about, you know, challenges, and even in the first week, David come across a few trying to get himself set up and on course, and
Right.
we probably all did if we really sit down and focus and think about it. Something's jumped out, but throughout these 33 days, throughout these few weeks, is to write down some of those challenges and obstacles and blessings and graces that we receive over this time. And maybe in the last week or the night of consecration, if we have coffee, tea, and some desserts or whatever, we can get some people just to share those, because I don't think people realize how many people do and what some of these challenges, obstacles, graces are. They might just think, oh yeah, well, he was late for work, or he was, you know, something. But sometimes it can be a little more drastic than that. You know, sometimes it can be very like a real interruption in your life, or even trying to get prepared for consecration. And that's one most people will probably experience, I think, is preparing yourself. If whether you're trying to finish the readings or whether you have to speak that night or whatever it may be. But boy, oh boy, the last couple of times we had done a consecration or I helped lead one, it seemed like almost every night there was something. You know, the computer would go down at the last minute. All my notes would go. Like, just something that was small even, but created such a fiasco.
Yeah.
So I think it would be nice to share some of those in the last.
Just enough distraction to just kind of get you.
But they keep right at you. It's no stop.
Yeah. And, you know, Mark brought a good point. And then suddenly when you focus, is like there's something else behind this kind of thing.
But as David said too, the more obstacles, the more challenges you go through, and you bear the cross, pull your weight and get through it, the more graces and benefits that you will receive towards the end of it. You know, because you've really had to pull your weight to get through the consecration, and sometimes you won't, but other times you really will. And I think at the end of it, you'll be blessed tenfold. So.
You know, we're very busy with Virgil right now. We're doing Bible in the Year with Father Mike Smith. Then we're doing this. We have a rosary every night. I have a Bible group, study group from California doing Revelation. And I have Lectio Divina on Mondays. So busy week, but St. Joseph is really helping me out.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm amazed because we're studying the Bible with Father Mike Smith. You get to know where the line of Joseph came from. He came from the line of Judah.
Mhm.
You know, and like Father Smith always says, we all come from broken lines, but that broken line is also a blessing because God blesses you through Saint Joseph as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Beautiful. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else?
In our group, we were talking about why it's taken so long for the church to recognize Saint Joseph and how surprising it is for him to be recognized. And I was just thinking of, like, sometimes the way people think about Mary, how difficult it is for some people to accept Mary. And she's the mother of Jesus Christ. She gave birth to him, but you still find you have to justify why Catholics revere Mary so much. So I can really imagine, I can see why it's taken this long for Joseph to be brought to the front. Today, I think in today's reading, there was some talk about how difficult it would have been for people to understand if Joseph was put right in the forefront at the beginning. And now when I think of how hard it was for people to accept, like, Mary, and even now to talk to Protestants about Mary, it's like such a stab, and
Impossible.
yeah, it becomes so controversial. So you can only imagine having Joseph. So it's good for Joseph to come to the forefront at this time for us in the church. I think it's very encouraging.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, we
There's
always think
a
of Jesus as being holy, right? And where does that holiness comes from? Where does he where did he get all the examples from? From earth, right?
Yeah.
Can only assume you can only assume what our Father in heaven is like, but having Saint Joseph there to be God the Father in heaven as representative is a good and setting a good example for Jesus makes him holy,
Yes.
right? Is the best example for him, and of course, if we imitate being apparitions of Joseph, if we imitate him, our children can learn from it, right? And their children's children.
Yeah.
Set the example.
Yeah, good point. Point. Matthew, Randolph, you just brought up a good point there. Yeah, like Joseph's. I mean, Jesus saw Joseph all the time and so forth. So the way he dressed, the way he walked, his swag, you know what I'm saying? He must have been like Saint Joseph. I mean, he had to have that, like, probably cool walk kind of thing and all that. The one that really stuck to me is like when Jesus actually was whipping, drawing people away from the temple and all that kind of stuff. He had that whip. Who do you think showed him how to swing that whip? He must have been pretty good. He was taught how to swing that whip because he cleared that whole temple. So it was an effective way he actually carried that thing, right? Where do you think he learned that from, man? Gotta be from St. Joseph. Gotta be from St. Joseph, right?
I think we need some more parents like St. Joseph and Mary for kids today.
That's right. Exactly. That's the goal, right? That's what
Type
we're
of
at.
example in leadership. Yeah.
That's what we want. Actually, I want, like, now I know you bring that up, actually. I think I mentioned before that there was a book that I came across called "The Old Man Don't Go." What do you call it? Old Man Don't Walk to Egypt. I just got it today.
Egypt, yeah.
So excited about it. I got Aaron reading it for me because I don't have time, But I just read the first few pages. I thought this would be a pretty cool book as far as confirmations are concerned. I think our kids need to start learning more about Saint Joseph. Now, this is for the girls. This is the girls one, right? The funny part is that I go, okay, so where's the boys? Well, the same author has one for the boys too. And it's called The Carpenter's Dream of Wooden Sheep, a Saint Joseph story. Okay, so this is for the boys. So I'm gonna present this to Monsignor to see if we can actually start distributing this as part of a confirmation classes and so forth. Because I think we need to start getting the young ones to get familiar with who Saint Joseph is. Get that bar right back up there again. Like who was it? like Nick said, 20, we've deteriorated in the last 20, 25 years or so as far as parenthood is concerned. We need to raise that bar back up.
Yeah, when you say that, it's funny. And Nick, you got a point. How much in 20 to 25 years, over hundreds of years? And if you see another 20 to 25 years of the same repeat,
Yep.
and 25 after that, society would be, I
Exactly.
wouldn't even want to think where things would go,
So
What it would
anyways,
cost.
there's just a few announcements. Let me just share my screen with you. Which one is that? There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. The only way I can work is actually through my screen here. So anyway, quick announcement. Friday the 25th. Okay, we're gonna start doing our what do you call it? Our meetings. It's gotta be either in church or down in the basement of the church hall, and we're also gonna be doing it through Zoom. So that way, I know there's a lot of people here from Mississauga and Peter and Paul Parish and all that. So we're gonna accommodate both sides. So it's either gonna be in the church or in the what call it, the main hall. Okay, so that starts up next week, next Friday, and at the same time, where is it? I'm just kind of like going through here. March 4th is Adoration Day. So we need to, you don't have to tell us right now. We need to find a time to actually do the, what do you call it there? Do the meeting. It's either gonna be before either 7:30 or 7 o'clock. I think, because adoration is at 8 o'clock. So what we want to do is we want to get everyone to adoration right after that, right? Again, it's not gonna be in the main hall. That's me, by the way, where we're doing our marriage workshop a couple of years back. Right. No, it's nice to see a crowd, eh? It's nice to see a crowd of people actually in a room, just getting to know each other. Also, the adoration will be live streamed. Okay. Next thing is for the consecration on March 19th. If you can give us a list of people that will be attending, so that will be kind of like, we have to decide whether we're going to have a separate mass for it, or we're just gonna have like as part of the actual mass at 5 p.m. So if you can start giving us a list, friends and families are welcome. Friends and families are welcome. And this one here is a call for the companions in here. We have a lot of companions in here, guys. Send your cloaks out to get it. What do you call it? To the dry cleaners and all that stuff. We're gonna be wearing them for consecration. Okay, guys. Yvonne, I know you want to get that super outfit out there, that super, kind of thing. So get it out there, okay? So that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see you guys next week. I will keep any questions as far as so far how things are going. Email wise, is that helping you guys or things like that?
Yeah, it's very good, Leo.
Thank you for that.
So far, everything's been smooth, Leo.
I know it's a lot of work and we really appreciate it.
Well, I got, that's what these guys are here for. And Jason and Helena, they've been really, they've been part of the ones that are doing the background as far as the emails and stuff is concerned. So, but again, this is all about us as a community, guys, and getting to know St. Joseph a lot better. So good night, guys. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys next week. I'll give you more emails, updates and so forth as far as, again, next week, guys, it's going to be Zoom and in the church at the same time. All right.
Beautiful. That'll be nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
We're
Good
praying.
night.
Good night.
Courtney,
Good night.
Good
Oh,
night.